Hey everyone, it is Samwel Bukuku from Utimilifu Educates. Welcome to today's video where we are diving into the flipped classroom approach. Let's jump right in. Well, in traditional classroom, students get to attend the class, then the instructor delivers content during the session before handing over exercises to practice post the lesson. Fine, it is a good approach. Nevertheless, it has its own pitfalls. Given the time allocated for class periods, they are practically limited. We, as teachers, often find ourselves racing against the clock, rushing to cover everything within the limited class time. Furthermore, while the time allocated for class session is generally the same across periods, but in reality, not all contents weigh the same in terms of depth of attention and concentration needed to learn. This is where the flipped instructional approach steps in. Recognizing the limited class time, it aims to ease the burden on teachers and students. Always remember, the end target is to effect learning to students. Let's share how to implement the flipped classroom. Before we head on, though we'll get in touch to all the three aspects of flipped classroom, beware that in essence, flipping means offering mini instructions to be managed out of class at the before and at the after sessions so as to assist and fine-tune the during class learning session. Before class, provide tasks that are concise, fun, and manageable. Remember, they should never be overwhelming. Think of short videos, interactive activities, or interesting readings. They should feature mini challenges or thought-provoking tasks. These are intended to serve as clues to open doorways for students to engage insightfully during the class. And in so doing, those tasks are targeted to relieve the burden of instructing and learning in advance of the class session. During class, immerse students in learning activities. For more details about this, check out my video on how to get students engaged and learning. After class, the second line of flipping here offers supplementary resources or practice activities for students to extend their learning journey at their private time. Along all that said, flipping is not about shifting instructions out of the classroom. Hey there teachers and instructors, please and please. That's not what flipping instructions mean. It is rather an approach designed to assist and relieve your burden to manage instructions during the mainstream classroom session. Never provide notes for students to write them before or after the class. That's a big no. Unless otherwise, notes should be part of your in-class facilitation. Here is the recommended time frame for students to spend at flipping tasks based on their attention span and development stage. Though you can use more than the recommended time, but care must be paid because learning is a complex psychological process. Think of it like baking a cake. Rushing the process won't give you the best results. It takes patience and right environment before the stars get ready, right? Similarly, on side of students, learning demands attention and time for students to inquire their minds and synthesize their ideas in the schemas of their subconscious beings. Thus, it deserves keen incubation before it renders the intended learning outcomes we bid from it. Reckless congestion of students with overwhelming extension tasks at their private time do not essentially mean empowering them to learn, but distracting the learning cycle going on in their inner beings. Therefore, flipping must be balanced at optimal learning level of a student. You have been with me, Samwel Bukuku from Utimilifu Educates. Have a nice moment. Meet you again.